Have you considered volunteering in Montgomery parks? You will be part of a dedicated group of people who want to give back to their community, share skills, learn something new, and make friends. There are dozens of ways to volunteer. Let's find out more about what's available.
We'll start with our short-term volunteers, and that is the event volunteers who come and help out with our nature center events or our harvest festival or I Spy train, helping kids get onto the train. Weed warrior events where people remove invasive plants to save the trees from being taken over, and trail work days where people help mend our 140 miles worth of natural surface trails.
Did that give you enough?
Then if you kind of go into the mid-range, we have our like 3 to 6 month volunteer opportunities, like the Butterfly Show, which is going full steam right now. People work 4-hour shifts, and we ask that they volunteer for at least 10 shifts since there's lots of training involved, and we need the help.
Oh, easily, you know? Look at that.
There's another job at Brookside, the gift shop assistant, and sometimes we have a hard time filling that one because it does require some time. But it's working in our beautiful gift shop, helping sell gorgeous items to help support the gardens. So that's, if you like shopping, that's a really cool job to get. And then we have our long-term volunteers, which are nature center A's, nature center hosts.
I decided to come here and volunteer because it's near my house. I used to come with my grandkids, and I am surprised at how hard our people work here. I didn't know that. And so I just like being here in the atmosphere. I like the naturalists. I like everything about it. It's fun. It's fun.
We have volunteers that are out in the field working like we are today around the pond, working on invasive plant removal and keeping the areas open and clear for our users that come in and use the park and visit. We have volunteers that lend expertise, that know a lot about geology and working with rocks and things like that. Just amazing people that come in. Hopefully they learn something while they're here too. I think a lot of our volunteers come in because they have a love of nature and they want to learn more about it. So we try to give them something back for what they're giving us, their time and everything. So we try to give them a little knowledge.
You will see it growing up trees.
There are also opportunities for corporate or team building groups.
Today at Brookside Nature Center we have Leadership Montgomery, and they called us up and they said, hey, we have a large group, we want to place them somewhere, and usually we can do that by either signing up for a cleanup or a group weed warrior activity where they can just go to a forest and nail everything.
So I'm in the upcoming class of 2018 for Leadership Montgomery, and I saw they were doing a day of volunteering, so I just wanted to come out and give back to the community. So we here are volunteering and helping to plant trees, clean out invasive weeds, helping to clear the paths, and just to make sure that the parks are here and for everyone to enjoy.
I'm here to be a volunteer because I like to give back to my county, which is really important to me. It's a beautiful county. And I guess I'm clearing weeds away from a path today, and I love being in this outdoors, and so I think I'm going to be here a lot from now on.
Some other volunteer positions include docent work at the park's historical sites, including the Woodlawn Park and Museum, the Agricultural History Farm Park, and Oakley Cabin.
Cabins that was built along the road here in the middle of the last century.
Teens can help at Montgomery Parks by fulfilling their student service learning hours.
If you want to volunteer on your own, you have to be 14 and older. But if you come with your parent, some of our opportunities are open to that, like the Weed Warrior volunteer opportunities. We have probably 1,000 to 1,200 full-time volunteers, and then with episodic one-time volunteers and a couple-day Eagle Scout type people, we have about 5,000.
Want to join the team at Montgomery Parks? Go to parkvolunteers.org.